So carrot cake is one of my personal favorites, but I wanted to make a healthier version, so that's what we're gonna do. Hi, welcome to Cake Mom. I'm Abby, and on this channel I share with you guys some of my favorite tips and techniques, as well as recipes to help you with your home baking projects. If you're new or haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel and hitting that notifications bell so that you can see when I post my next video. So carrot cake is just an absolutely wonderful, delicious dessert, and many people think it's very healthy because it's got carrots in it, which it's not wrong. There are carrots in the cake, but a lot of carrot cakes just are loaded with sugar and oil and flour, which is what makes it so delicious. So we're gonna make a healthier spin off of it, something that you wouldn't feel bad feeding to your kids, because that's probably what I'm gonna do with it. So as always, the recipe will be in the description below, but here's everything you will need. Unbleached all-purpose flour, whole wheat flour, raw organic cane sugar, honey, carrots, eggs, a little bit of vegetable oil, a little bit of coconut oil, cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, and salt, and vanilla. We're going to want to start off with peeling and shredding carrots. Now, I personally like seeing the carrot in my carrot cake, so I lost my shredder. So I like to use the bigger side of my box shredder so that you can see the carrot chunks. If you don't want to see the carrot chunks, you can blend these or puree them in a food processor, or you can shred them on the finer side of a box grater. So now you're going to add all of your dry ingredients in with your carrots and give it a good stir before we add anything else. So flour, whole wheat flour. I like using raw, organic, unprocessed cane sugar. You can use regular granulated sugar, but this stuff is a little bit less processed. And it's cut back dramatically from a regular carrot cake, which is why we added some honey, because that's also a better sugar alternative, sweetener, you know. And our cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Give it a good stir. So now we're going to go ahead and add all of the wet ingredients. So, the honey. You can also use maple syrup or agave if you would like. Both of those are great. You can use all coconut oil if you like. I didn't want it to be too strong coconut flavor, so I do have some canola oil here. You can also use something like avocado oil, or there's a lot of healthy oils out there. And then your eggs, well actually they can all go in. But I like to beat them up a little bit first. Just makes it easier to mix everything together. Now if you want to make this a vegan recipe, you can trade these eggs out for flax eggs instead. Last but not least, pure vanilla extract. Don't use the cheap stuff, it makes a difference. If you didn't spend at least $6 on a bottle like this, it's probably not the good one. Now you want to go ahead and scrape the sides down really well and kick it up to medium-high speed for about 30 seconds just to make sure it's all very well mixed. So now you want to pour this batter into your prepared baking pan or pans. I'm using a 9x13 inch and I'm going to cut it into 3 rectangles to make my cake. You can also do a 6-inch round if you want 3 layers, or if you want 2 layers, you can do an 8-inch round. So now you want to bake this at 350 degrees, and depending on your pan size, for approximately somewhere between 25 and 35 minutes. This one will probably take closer to the 35 to 40 minute because it's a larger pan. Smaller pans, less time. You're looking for a skewer inserted into the center of the cake to come out completely clean, then you know it's done. So now it's time to decorate our carrot cake. So what I'm gonna do is make some cream cheese frosting and some toasted pecans to cover up the sides. So what we wanna do first is go ahead and toast the pecans at 350 degrees for about 5 to 7 minutes. Keep a very close eye on them because they burn really fast. Next, we're gonna make some cream cheese frosting. So I'm using cream cheese and butter. You don't have to use butter. If you like just cream cheese, you can. It does make a softer frosting, so just be aware of that. Also, we will need some powdered sugar, which I have some organic non-GMO powdered sugar, some salt, and some pure vanilla extract. So you're gonna start with creaming the butter until it is light and fluffy. Just the butter, not the cream cheese, because the more you mix cream cheese, the softer it gets, and we want a very workable frosting. So cream the butter until it is light and fluffy. This is probably gonna take about 5 to 7 minutes on medium-high speed until it has lightened significantly in color and some volume has increased. Then you're going to add your cream cheese to your butter and cream it until it is completely combined. Try not to overwork them because, like I said, the more you work cream cheese, the softer it gets. Next, you're going to sift the powdered sugar. This is a very important step because even if it looks like your powdered sugar is lump-free, there will always be something that's going to clog your piping tips. So sift it first. Then add your powdered sugar into your butter and cream cheese all at once. Add some salt, some vanilla, and stir it until it's all mixed in there, and then whip it up to about medium-high speed and cream it until it is light and fluffy and no more. Then cut it off, then you're done. Carrot cake. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, you might also like this vegan banana cake, which is also surprisingly healthy. Go check it out right here, and don't forget, if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, comment below, and if you haven't, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that you can see when I post my next video. Have a great one.